92.7. My name is Aja Kwakosapon, and it's time to get into a very exciting conversation with the finalists and the winner of the Top Intern Season 3. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
How are we feeling?
Good.
First and foremost, congratulations, Vanessa. How is it being the winner of Top Intern Season 3?
It's been amazing. The support, the congratulations, the well wishes from everyone, even people I've never met before.
Oh.
It's been great.
Okay, all right. So let me do the proper introduction. First off, we have Vanessa Banini. She's a winner of Top Intern Season 3. Next to her, we have Magdalene Kunedu Ajiman, the third runner-up, Top Intern Season 3. Then next to, I know, Bruce Sampson, who happens to be the first runner-up. And last but not the least, Ishmael Odro Ichampong, who is the second runner-up. How are we feeling post-show, guys? Magdalene, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good. Looking at how far I have come, from 150 to 12,
Chale.
4. I'm so super proud of myself.
You must be. You put in so much work for it. Bruce, how are you feeling?
I must say I'm very happy with the results. Just like Nana mentioned, the numbers were huge, and then it had to be reduced to 50 to 12 to 4, and I'm second.
Charlie,
So
you did well. You did well.
very
You
happy
did
with
well.
that was coming. Then I wish this would be a very good beginning for all of us to grow and expand our territories in terms of these films that we've chosen for ourselves.
Absolutely. Ishmael, how are you feeling post-show?
I feel chosen.
Aha.
I feel chosen. Because beginning of the year, I didn't think I would come across any opportunity like this. And then I feel like I've been given a free airtime to showcase myself, both on TV3 and now at 3FM, something I never thought of. And then also to sit across AJ. AJ, I used to tell Vanessa that AJ is like the voice of radio for me, because your voice, the last TGMS you hosted, I watched because of you, not because the people who were taking awards or something like that. Because your voice, like, it's so smooth, it's soothing, it's so like.
I can't. Okay, amazing. Now I want to ask the reason why you went into the competition in the first place, because each person has a different reason. But what was your initial reason for joining Top Intern, and what were you seeking to find in the competition, Vanessa?
So I realized that with the Top Intern, it allows you to explore as many industries as you can, and I'm someone who likes to learn a lot about everything, so it was a very big opportunity for me to do a lot of that in a short amount of time. There's so much I learned that if I tried to sit down and do it by myself, I don't think I would have finished or even got to like halfway there. But yeah, the mentorship and training we've gotten has given me some insights and opened me up to a whole lot.
I like that. Maxine?
AJ, I think it's quite similar to what Vanessa said. For me, I didn't even know that I would be part of Top Intern. So it was Ms. Annette, Manager Annette, who reached out. I think you would do all on Top Intern. I said, really? Okay, let me try. I came, aptitude test, interview, met some brilliant minds. I'm like, hey, these sharp minds here, what's happening? Are we going to make it? We made it. I have learned a lot in a short while. For me, I love to try new things. And so I saw it as an adventurous opportunity. Come and explore and see where this will lead you. And yes, again, sitting across from the ever gracious AJ, yes. And yeah, so it's been very good for me. And I am happy that when Manager Annette reached out, I took the bold step, and today I'm here.
Bruce?
For me, I'm friends with Kaiser, the one who won the season 1.
Okay.
Season 1 winner. And we're both parts of the consortium, Youth Empowerment Consortium, student leadership thing. So after he won, we had a discussion, and I was like, Bruce, you should try this too. So just after NASPA, I was like, okay, I think I would fit in here. In this part to leadership, you have to continue building capacity.
That's true.
You cannot be who you are when we left you and you still be in the same place. So for me, it's capacity building. And just like Nana mentioned, I have a whole different background. I don't have any experience in media, but then we've been writing. I've written scripts that I've shot, and they actually made sense to those who watched them and appreciate it. So I'm here to build capacity.
I like that. Ishmael, how was the process like for you?
Well, AJ, so first off, I was in class. We had a presentation, and then Najomo, shouts to Najomo, like. I literally love that girl.
Oh, amazing.
So she said, Ishmael, there's a competition I contested last season. I think you should join. And then apparently she was a runner-up, the first runner-up. So I came, I took my aptitude test. I called her, Jomo, this plenty restaurant. I'm not a mathematics person, so, but then we made it. And then I have longed to be voice for the voiceless. I always want to speak for people who are marginalized. So whenever I go back to my hometown, I see something that is going amiss, I speak up. People usually like will beat you and all of those stuff, but regardless of my size, if it all comes to the battle of the mouth words, my dear, you can't beat me.
I like that.
So I wanted to be that kind of person, to find the credibility and then the leverage to do that, and also to challenge myself. I found this platform, this space, to be the safest and the most challenging for me. So I took it up, and then it has been one of the most wonderful experiences I've ever come across in my life.
Amazing.
Yeah, so over here, I've learned a lot. I've found my voice, like I've said in previous interview, I've found my voice, and then we are yet to do amazing and wonderful things. So the world should watch out.
I love that.
The world should watch out for Ishmael.
I love that. Okay. And honestly, I think your development on the show was exciting. I mean, from episode to episode, the ideas, the projects, like each one showed that there was a different depth to each person. Now let me come to you, Vanessa. Walk me through the grand finale and how you prepared for grand finale. And how you prepare for grand finale. Let's start with that.
Okay, so I remember the night to the grand finale, I was just practicing. I knew we had 5 minutes, so I had written down what I wanted to say, and I had my slides, and I'd practice. I missed something doesn't make sense. I go back, I fix it, I practiced throughout the night. I slept for a while, I woke up, I came to the studio. And then I came to the studio, there was an issue with my hair. It had to get fixed. And I was panicking, but I got it fixed, and then right back to practicing. I practiced. Took a 1 hour break, went right back to practicing until it was time for us to go on stage. So my nerves were all over the place.
I can imagine.
Was extremely nervous. So yeah, it showed when I started. But yeah, I looked at my family and my support system in the crowd, and I was like, no, Vanessa, you have this. And then I just calmed down and I delivered.
What do you think set you apart on the finale day?
I think, I would start with what the judges said, that my solutions were connected, and they were also not new ideas that were isolated from what the government is already doing. So in as much as I tried to be innovative, I had to also pick up from where government has left off, and then see how we can make the issue get solved faster. And also, I think the duration of the solutions I came up with, they were all set to work within 12 months, because one of the criteria was practicality. Yes. So I think those were and also my PowerPoint slides.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They were self-explanatory. So it wasn't everything I had to speak to. When you're looking at the PowerPoint, you can see, and then I can just move on with the main points.
When it got down to the crunch, when it was you and Bruce, and you were waiting to hear the name, what was going through your mind?
In my mind, I was like, God, this to be me.
Straight to the point, yeah.
God, let it be me, please, let it be me. So that was the only thing in my mind at that point. I think I even closed my eyes at the point, because my nerves. I was like, let it be my name. Just let it be my name, Lord. And by the grace of God.
And what was the first thing you did when you were crowned winner?
Like on stage?
And off stage?
And off. So on stage, I hugged Bruce. And then, I was happy. I took pictures with my family. And off stage, I went to thank every single one of the crew members.
Aww.
Yes, I went to say thank you to every single one of them.
That's amazing.
Because I couldn't have come this far without any of them.
Absolutely. Walk me through the weekend after. Because I'm sure, did you do Thanksgiving on Sunday? Like, walk me through it.
I did. So, the Friday, I went to work. I had to go back to work. And a lot of congratulations message from work and online. It was crazy. Like, at a point, I was like, God, I can't keep up. I don't know how to continue to reply because the messages were just coming. And then Sunday, we had a Thanksgiving at church. Oh, I mean at work. Some of my colleagues also... we went out to celebrate.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations. I'll come back to the plan after, but let me come to you, Mags. Walk me through how the whole season was like for you, and then finale in particular.
The whole season tested my intellectual prowess. Cohabitation in terms of working with other people, different nurturing styles, cognitive abilities, but even with that, AJ, I picked a few things from my colleagues. I believe they also picked a few things for me, and then the ones that were not very good, we just squashed them out and picked the best ones out. And to the grand finale, that day I was super stressed. The fit to wear, it wasn't good. Eesh. I had to go home, go bring a few things. Auntie Puffy, thank you so much, ma'am. She said, no, this fits there, you won't wait. Go home, bring what you have. I'm also looking online to see if I can get something for you. My slides, the initial victim I had wanted to speak to, the woman who lost her child, the betweener who was supposed to, take me there, at a point wanted me to give him money.
Wow.
Yes, and my brother thought that it doesn't make sense. I should just...
You're trying to help them, yeah.
Yes, I should just do with what I'll get. So I had to reach out to people. At that time, they had gone to shoot their videos already. So I had to speak to Nee to go with me to Addis. Let's just go and then interview that person. And so we interviewed, some of the videos were not adding up, but I had to really do with the ones I have because I have short time to grand finale. And my PowerPoint, I had to cut. Kunedu, you have to take this thing out. Take this out. So the things that I had already rehearsed, how to say them, I had to go back. Everything. And that day I was super stressed. And so to even stand on stage and deliver as I did, glory be to God, I was super stressed, mentally, emotionally, everything. I was super stressed. And so it was good. Yeah. It was good. Yeah. And we are hoping to do extra better and best in our future endeavors.
Yeah. Bruce, it was down to you and Vanessa.
Yes.
Walk me through, first off, how the season was for you. And then that moment when it was crunch time between you and Vanessa.
For me, the whole season has been nothing short of learning. Everything we're supposed to do is something I have to go and learn. So every week, my boss from the workplace, I was mentioning to Vanessa this one that he's also called Manasseh. Vanessa's brother is also called Manasseh.
Oh, okay, cool.
So my boss, I would speak to him and say, Bruce, this week what are you doing? I say, boss, you have to do this thing. I don't have any idea in the media stuff. Bruce, go and learn. That's why there's AI. That's why there's the social media. Go online, learn. If you have any questions, read back to me. So we're talking. He explains stuff to me. I reach out to people like Khan who have experience in those areas. So almost all the tasks I had done, the group works that we did, I think I never won a round. Yeah, there wasn't a round that we won. The one that we were closest was second. I was in a group with Vanessa. So every week, it had to be that persons had to be taken from my group. And there was this slim chance of being evicted every week.
Every week.
there was one particular week that was supposed to mention names.
Weakest
link.
Hey.
Then I was just there. I was blank. I just whatever happens. So at the end of the day, I got mentioned twice, and then I was seen for that day. The following week, we knew when push gets to show where we will be asked to mention names. So we did some arrangement behind closed doors in a way that when we get there, we'll all mention each other's name twice. So the decision will be made by the judges. We did that, and Prof said,
Lie.
"Nah, we have to go and come back again." So Prof called us back in one after the other and used reverse psychology for us to mention names. We did that, and then I was too safe. So for me, this whole competition has exposed me, has given me the knowledge in fields I initially felt that those areas were no-go areas for me. Then to the final, I also had a similar issue with Nana Kunedu. Like Nana Kunedu, my PPT. We initially pitched the PPTs to like our ideas to the directors and producers to help us like, refine them, and mine were not so good according to what like the feedback I got. And then when I sat down and looked through it, I realized fine, the ideas are nice, but the execution and then mechanisms as to how I'm going to make sure these ideas are realized. So I had to go back, do another one. So the last one, I felt no, I'm doing this PPT. And I'm not giving it to anybody for feedback. Just so I wouldn't be asked to change anything. So I'm doing it on my own. No feedback from anybody. So when I left Kaswa to this place, when I was coming, I was in the car and then I had my laptop and I was typing. I did all of those. When I go here, I just went straight to sit down and start practicing. Nobody's changing anything for me. I'm working with this and I'm not changing anything. Then about a few minutes for the show to start, I had to go and check on the screens how we'll be looking, and I went there and then they said my PPT had issues because when I flip to a page it should at least stay for me to change. No, it doesn't change. There's a timer, some animation thing on it, so I had to come back again
and then refix that part. Oh my goodness.
So I didn't prepare as in rehearse like how Vanessa. I didn't rehearse. I was just okay, these are my ideas, I should be able to speak about it. So when I got there, I got on stage and I started like saying what I felt my idea should be. And at the end of the day, for me, the very first one was good. It was the second part that I fumbled. I was lost in thoughts. At some point, when I left this, I was like, Bruce, you could have mentioned this.
Yes, that's the thing. When you leave, it's like, but I could have, but
why didn't you say this? Like, why didn't you say that? So when we were on stage and was left with myself and Vanessa, I think after when it was left with myself, Vanessa, and then Ishmael, it got to a point. Vanessa had to like hit me a bit that I should clap. They're asking us to clap. Because I was not there.
You were zoned out.
I wasn't on the stage. I was somewhere else. So when she kicked me, I was like, hey, let me clap. So I was just left with the two of us. I was like, Vanessa, it's just us. So whatever happens. So let's just pray. And I just bowed down my head. When I heard Vanessa, I had to hug her.
Aww.
Because she's also put in so much effort throughout the show. So that's how it went for me.
Amazing. Ishmael, how was the season and how was the finale?
AJ, so you see, from elementary school, you had thought good, better, best. May I never rest. The part that sticks with me now is may I never rest. It has been the position of may I never rest from the first episode till the finale. Becoming is better than being. When you are, then you must be as better off as dead because now you are. So there's no more growth, no improvement, but becoming. So I sought to become. I wanted to be. So I am becoming. So from the first episode till the final, I was in transition. I was moving from a pupa to a lover to become a butterfly. Now we are getting to the butterfly stage. We are moving. AJ, we are moving.
I like it.
And then it has been challenging. Very challenging. I feel, the last I was telling a friend of mine that I feel God was with me throughout the whole episode because when it came to the episode of shooting the PSA, God brought someone who knows how to shoot and then write scripts into my phone. That was Fafali.
Yes.
After we were done with that, God kicked her out. I mean, like for my group. No, I mean for my group.
Yeah.
Because
so you
we
got
went-
the right, yeah.
And then when we went to the AI challenge, God said, no, I'm maintaining Vanessa because she's an AI expert. Afterwards, God also said, get her out of your life. So I believe God was with me all throughout. And then on the night, you might disagree. Okay, this person should have been first, second, third.
Right.
But then we didn't know what the judges were looking for.
Was correct.
If it was only about public speaking, then we all equally deserve to be winners.
Absolutely.
But then there are 4 individuals looking for what they were looking out for. So who are you to say that me did so no, I should have been first? We take the results in good faith. The most important thing is I feel and I believe that the 4 of us, I mean the 12 of us who started this journey, we will come together as a group of people with common mind, like-mindedness. Let's push the agenda of bettering our youth, because there's the stereotype around our youth that the youth nowadays is lazy. We are AI dependent and all of that. No, we can think, AJ. We think a lot. We can really think. You should come see us when we are having like random arguments about stuff. We really think without AI. Even though the AI is an enhancer, AI works in a vacuum where it amplifies thoughts. But we can think the youth of Ghana, we have a future. And then among the 12 of us, I think Ghana should look out for something extraordinary because they are not ready for us.
We love it. Which one was your most difficult week? Which week, if you look through the entire season, was your most difficult week? Can you remember? That you were like almost close, Ishmael?
Well, so graciously, I wasn't throughout the community. It never got to a point where I was almost at the edge of being a victim.
Okay.
But the most difficult task for me was when we were asked to do the PSA. Because we had to shoot an advert, and then we didn't know what would go into the advert, which parts are they going to. So we ended up doing 2 different concepts, and then we got backlash for it. But I think it was a better experience for us.
All right, okay. Vanessa, which one was your most difficult week?
I agree with Ishmael. The PSC was very
the PSC was
challenging
crazy.
because it's something we've never done before, and we are asked to come up with the whole concept, and we had to put it in 1 minute and 45 seconds. How do you tell someone that Galamsey is bad? Oh my God, you would do all of this in 1 minute and 45 seconds. So it was very, very challenging for us. And I remember we had a lot of back and forth about which idea to pick. It was crazy.
I can imagine.
I think it's a PSA, especially
Even for
with
you. Was it for everybody?
yes, especially with the picking of whose idea we should go with and then how we should do it. We all had brilliant ideas on how we wanted to, and then the time it was too short, but it had to make sense. That day, at both groups, we were just like it was crazy. Professor Hinton, it was like, hey, this you can see a lens, a spectacle now. A microscope. And I'm like, I was trying really hard to convince Prof that, oh yes, it's not as if we are saying that the lens is the microscope, but we are using the lens as a and then what topped it was when I said jollof was red.
Right.
And then Prof said, Kunedu, it's okay, go. Kunedu, it's okay, go. Jollof is not red, go. So the PSA, yes, it was one of a difficult task. Yes.
Both groups didn't do well.
Both groups, we didn't do well at
all
all.
strenuous.
Yes.
Bruce, is that also PSA?
Same thing. We're struggling, especially with the hook. We wanted
Yeah.
something that would stand out, like make our group special. So when they mention this particular phrase, you know this particular group is what we are talking about.
Jollof is climate change.
We did that. We thought it was excellent.
Jollof is
Climate
We
change.
thought we'll be winning the day.
Oh, we were so confident that this jollof is climate change here. Super, we are good
Only
to go.
for us
and
to
we
get there.
entered, and we.
Then everything flipped. Everything changed after the explanation we got from Prof, the feedback, and then we realized, we could have done so better. But then at the
You need
end
to
of the day,
okay, I didn't watch that episode. Please break it up. How is jollof climate change? I need to understand.
so the whole idea was the foodstuffs, like the rotten tomatoes, onions. These days, because those vegetables are a bit expensive.
They are affected by climate change, making jollof expensive.
Food.
And then because we do not know where these eateries that prepare our foods, where they get their vegetables from, they could be getting it from those places. So that's the idea I wanted to like bring to the whole link it to the whole Galamsey thing. And it was to us, it was very excellent.
Yes, yes.
At the end of the day, it turned out it was far. But then, what we did that particular day, I think none of them have realized it, but then we all learned through that process.
Right.
And we did something similar on the final. Because in the final, we also had to produce a video, make sure it actually made sense. And if we hadn't done that particular challenge, it would be extra difficult for us to do the final. And that was good. So regardless of the fact that it was very difficult for us, I think we've all gone through it. And for me, coming from an engineering background, and now I'm able to write scripts and make sure this one makes sense. This sound fits here. I am very happy for that experience on it. Even though Nana said jollof was ready.
Yes.
Now she knows jollof is
Jollof is not red.
Now, what was your favorite week?
My favorite week would be I think the very first week. Things were calm. Everything was relaxed. There wasn't any pressure.
The pressure hadn't started.
The pressure hasn't started.
Right.
And there was no nervousness as to who the weakest link would be.
Yes.
We were all giving it our all. Everybody was open. But then getting to the third week, that was when things got a bit dicey, because aside the fact that weakest link would go home, there was this friction among some of us contestants, because competition began to set in. Everybody was
working.
Everybody was working on their shoulders. If I have this idea, I wouldn't make sure this person gets it.
Yeah, because they can take it and run with it.
Exactly. So that week, I felt like that week was when everybody was themselves. Like everybody was real. We were all open to each other. So that was my favorite.
Do you all agree?
No, I don't.
No.
Okay, Ishra, which one was your favorite week?
Contrary to what Bruce is saying, for me, I think the first week was where I felt the pressure the most.
Okay.
Because I didn't know who I was going to speak to. And then AJ, I have always said that I don't know if it is valid, but then if you are asking me to tell you about myself and then you are going to judge me based on what you think I don't know about myself, then you are not being fair to me.
Okay.
So I should come to you. Well, who are you? My name is Ishmael. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself relative to what? Where do you want me to start from? Should I start from elementary days, my SHS days, my undergraduate days, and then you are going to sit there and judge based on what you think I didn't tell you.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, so that was
never
where
liked that point of an interview. Yeah.
So that was why I felt most precious. But I cannot choose one of the best. I think I have 3 episodes which are best to me.
Okay.
The debates, then when we had to defend our CVs, and then the final.
Okay. All right. I like that. Kunedu and Vanessa, which one's the easiest?
Best, I think the CV would be one. The AI challenge, 2, because we usually would enter prompts on the machines to tell us what to do, but we were taken through the process on how to enter correct, concrete and succinct prompts to get what we want. So the AI challenge was one of the best moments, because even that day we won best group and the CV as well. The CV really, it was like a conversation for me. I saw it as holding a conversation with the judges, and I think these two, best.
For me, I'll start with the World Cup challenge. I think that was week 2.
Okay.
Yeah, week 2.
Yes, it was.
That was week 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
2 was Vision Board.
Vision Board, right?
Okay.
True.
Yes. So with the World Cup challenge, I'm not a marketing person, and luckily, by the grace of God, I had Solis. Solis was great in marketing. She knew all the things to add or things to say. So we even had things in our PowerPoint and our presentation that all the other groups didn't. Yes, and I learned so much from Solid. So moving on to the other rounds that required marketing skills.
You had something to go on.
Exactly. Yes, and also the I think the AI challenge too.
Okay.
Our teamwork during the AI challenge was one of the best.
All right.
It was. I was with Ishmael, Kunedu, and Solange. We went to Ishmael's hostel.
Thank you for acknowledging that.
We went to Ishmael's hostel and we spent we were late into the night.
Yes.
Practicing,
6 to 7 hours.
correcting our PowerPoint and everything, and getting our documents and everything intact. So those were and also, should I add the finals? Yes.
That was also a really good one as well.
I think the Q&A section part of the finals, I was really happy with my performance there, so I would add that too.
All right. Now, I have about 5 more minutes to go, but I want to hear the big plan for each contestant and what we're doing after finale is done. We've seen how great we can perform in a competition such as this. What are we doing moving forward? Let me start with Ishmael. I'll come to you when it's last.
Right. AJ, so before I came into I was podcasting, so I'm going back to podcasting because I belong. People should have a lesson and watch the interesting conversations.
Where? How can we watch? Where? Can
on
we watch?
YouTube,
Okay.
Because I belong. On TikTok, because I belong. Yes. And I have also I always want to be a public speaker. I think now I can say that with the platform I've gotten,
Right.
I've mounted, I am a public speaker now. So please book me. Please book me.
Keep the booking coming in.
Yeah. And then also with Oreku, please Oreku Ampofu of TV3 Sports. Oreku Ampofu of TV3 Sports. Please, Oreku Ampofu of TV3 Sports. Please put me under your guidance, under your wing. I want to learn from you. I want to be in this broadcasting journey. Amazing. And then AJ, I'll be one of the greatest activists this world has ever seen.
I look forward to
because
it.
even here, I want to speak against the MP who said the young child will be
the wife.
Future.
Can you imagine?
A woman can be more than a wife. How about she becoming an MP before becoming your wife?
Absolutely.
Why would you say that? Some people say this is normal. Trokosi system was normal, but now it's no longer normal.
Yes.
And I'm glad that through this, a lot of people are speaking out about situations and issues such as this. I think we saw how or how much we lean towards pedophilia in our society from some of the school kids that are that when the teacher school kids comes, the way people's utterances show. I'm happy that people are moving away from that mindset and situations like this or speaking up on situations like this are very up the right alley. So I'm
lastly, AJ, I think Obo and Samini, they owe Ghanaians an apology. Yes, they owe us an apology. Yes, they should come and apologize to us because you can't say open in Ketwa. So that's what's giving rise to the in Ketwa there and all these things. They should come and apologize to Ghanaians because that was unthoughtful, and then they made music for that time. They didn't think about the future. They should come apologize to Ghanaians and say they did something wrong. They should apologize.
Or perhaps what they should do is do a remix. I think they should do a remix.
Debunking?
Correcting. Sometimes I understand the apology bit, but also sometimes the society then and what it gave credence to is what they sang on. But it would be great if they could actually do a remix of it, which actually corrects the lyrics and puts it in the right context. So perhaps that would be something we can look forward to.
That's why I like you.
Bruce, what can we look forward to from you?
Bruce is on a leadership journey. Bruce has risen from primary, JHS, secondary, tertiary, department, faculty to NASPA, and currently I'm involved in, if I should say, party politics.
Charlie.
Yeah, Bruce is a voice people should look out for. Bruce is a voice people should be expecting to speak on sensitive issues like what Ishmael is talking about. After this, you are want to go back to school. This, just like I mentioned earlier on, this particular journey that I am on, it has to do with capacity. Even to be able to speak on certain issues on certain stages, you have to be able to have built yourself to a particular level. So Bruce will go back to school to learn, to get himself more equipped, even though I feel I've found my voice through this show. I'm still going to learn more. I'm still going to be the voice that would speak on all of those other issues. I'm very active on X, Facebook. It's almost all the social media platforms. And probably I'll join Ishmael on one of his podcasts very soon too. Yes.
I love that.
Bruce is a voice they should be looking out for in the political space too.
Yeah, amazing. We look forward to it.
Let me start from
Please do.
political space. Yes. AJ, we have political ambitions. And so I'm also into leadership. I'm the Gender Affairs Commissioner for my school.
Amazing.
So, UNIMAC will be done shortly. We are in our final year. Right after, we also want to further education, international relations with diplomacy. Aside that, I want to advocate for women and children's development. So, and then what else? We are looking at becoming a female president one day.
I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
President one day.
Speaking it into existence.
Yes.
Amazing.
And AJ, this platform, Ishmael mentioned that we have started public speaking already. And so they should start booking us.
Yes.
They should start booking us for tours, to speak to the girl child, boy child, imbibe in them leadership, roles. And then when they grow up, they can become better in the future. We want a better Ghana, and that is what we'll be pushing the agenda. I also want to do radio. And so if 3FM has a show for me, I'll be here to do
amazing
radio.
Amazing. And coming to you, Vanessa, what should we expect from you, the winner of Top Intern Season 3?
Well, the Top Intern has given me a new business. That's
Panini butter.
Yes. So I'm definitely moving forward with that. And also, I've gotten an amazing opportunity to do a master's program. So I'm definitely taking that and running with it. And my professional exams are also underway. And also, I love to empower children in the tech space, try to get as many of them interested as possible. So growing my center, start maybe organizing seminars for these kids, training activities once or twice in the year in different regions, just to get them excited about developments in tech. So yeah, exciting.
I look forward to it all. All right. Well, congratulations to all 4 of you. It's been amazing seeing your growth over the last few weeks. I wish you all the very best moving forward. I expect to see really great things coming out from each and every one of you. Our doors are always open whenever you have new ideas and new concepts that you want to propagate. And Media General, there, you're family now, so we're always here for you. So wishing you all the very, very best, and I'm looking forward to more great things from all of you. And I had an amazing conversation with, first off, Vanessa Banini. She is a winner, Top Intern Season 3 as well. Bruce Sampson, he is a first runner-up or second place winner for Top Intern Season 3. Ishmael Odro Echampon, he's second runner-up or third place for Top Intern Season 3. And finally, Magdalene Nanakunedu Ajiman, third runner-up or fourth place for Top Intern Season 3. And thank you all for coming through. And that's how we wrap up the show. Of course, reminding you that when it comes down to quality, you always need a latex foam. Reach out to them today.